What's up, folks? We're back on Stu's Garage, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of a facelift on this 328 Xi. What is it, 06?
Yep.
A little daily driver,
25.
but yeah, nothing crazy, no major tuner stuff, big horsepower, all of that stuff. We're just making it nice and refreshed. We're going to take the stock 16-inch wheels off, and we have these really pretty sort of, I'll show them to you. So here's the finish on these STRs. It's like a chrome red face, and then in between is like a regular red. So these actually look really awesome. And these are the wheels that's coming off the car. Check out this rear tire. I've never seen a tire this wide and skinny at the same time. This is an 11-inch rim going on the XI. It's a 20 by 11. It's got a 285 tire on it, 285/25. So that's like a half-inch worth of sidewall. But we're gonna throw them on there, and the car's gonna look completely different once we're done. All right, folks, it's phase 2 of the BMW facelift. I didn't really show you what this thing looked like beforehand, so I'm gonna go ahead and insert a picture now. And now that you've seen that, I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like with the wheels on. All right, so there's the new wheels on the car. It's already looking much better. And we're gonna continue on with this facelift. So it's got a lot of dings and blemishes around it, like that on the front bumper and the side skirts. So what we're actually doing today is we're changing out the bumpers and the side skirts, and we're gonna plasti dip the whole car white with red metallic in it. And so I'll take you through the process of doing that. So right now we're getting ready to wash the car. First, we're gonna hit it with the foam. We're gonna use the whole dip your car kit that you have. So the kit pretty much has everything in it that you need. And basically, this is my first time, this is his first time dipping a car, and we're gonna show you how it turns out. All right, so as you saw, we got the car all cleaned up now, and there's pretty much nothing on the paint. And we use dish soap to help get it extra clean. So next up, what we're gonna do is actually swap out the front bumper and the rear bumper with ones that aren't so torn up. This one's had a lot of parallel parking abuse. We were in here last week doing some Bondo practice on it, so it actually looks a lot better, but it's still got a lot of blemishes on it, along with the side skirt. So we're gonna get these bumpers off. And then we're gonna have fun with this plasti-dip. All right, folks, so we're getting the rear bumper on. We're finishing up. I skipped a few steps for you guys, but basically that's how the new rear is gonna look. Anytime you buy fiberglass parts for your car, the fitment's gonna be sketchy. But, it's just something that you gotta learn how to do. If you have a chance to buy something that's OEM or OEM quality, I would definitely advise that, but sometimes you don't have that option. Just like the bumper I have on the 6 Series, that was another fiberglass part. It's definitely worth it because you can't get those in OEM quality. But like I said, don't expect to buy fiberglass parts and have them go on like an OEM part. It's going to take a little bit of working. So once this gets on, we'll go back and do the front bumper. All right, so we're moving along and we're masking things off. This tape and drape stuff is really cool. Like I said, everything comes in the kit that you buy from Dip Your Car, DYC. This is not a sponsored video. We're just using the kit. And it's pretty much just to show you that, we've never done this stuff before. This is a little in-garage job. It's a nice little fun DIY project. And this is stuff you can do yourself, folks. So we're gonna get this masked up. We're gonna mix up some plasti-dip, and then we're gonna shoot this thing in a few minutes. All right, so check this out. This is called tape and drape. This is something I never used before, but basically there's a roll of tape on one end, plastic on the other end. You roll it on to where you want to roll it, and then you just go ahead and you pull it down. And that's a quick way to mask the area that you're trying to mask. Now all I got to do is just tuck it back up and fill in the rest with blue tape. Alright, so it's almost time to put the paint on the car, the plasti-dip. And they included this mixer. The drill is mine, but the mixer is theirs. Gotta mix this stuff up until it's a nice even consistency. Put it in the gun, the cone filter. Alright, so right now we're getting the gun dialed in. And what they recommend is that you get like a 7-inch spray pattern, and you do that by adjusting that thumb screw back there. And what's really cool with this whole kit that they send you, it comes hooked up to a I don't know, they call it a turbine. It's like a little vacuum cleaner. So I don't get to use my compressor on this one, but most people don't have these, so don't worry, you don't have to buy one. You can just get one of those.
Okay, you're not going to be able to understand me from this point, but let's go ahead and start spraying the car now.
Alright, so we've got the second coat on the car, and already it's looking transformed. We're doing pretty good. We're learning some things. We did make a few mistakes so far. If you can see behind me, that's not really doing so well because we had some handprints there and we didn't actually clean them up. Besides that, there's a few other little blemishes, but I think by the time we get to like the 4th or the 6th coat, they recommend you to do 4 or 6 coats. I think by the time we get to number 6, it's going to be looking a whole lot better. Okay, folks, we're about 4 coats in, and it's really starting to cover the car now, as you can see, or maybe you can't see. The car is really starting to look good. Everything's starting to come together. The finish is looking pretty decent. I mean, it looks like it's plasti-dip because, of course, you know, that's what this is. It's plasti-dip. You know, I'm not going to say that it looks just like paint, but it still looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and have a look. So this is about the quality of the finish that's coming out right now. Like I said, it looks like it's plasti-dip, but overall, it's still a pretty decent look on the car. It's going to look even more awesome once we unmask it. But the cool thing is, we're not finished yet. We still have the clear coat to put over it, and we're still going to do probably at least 3 coats. So this right here, what you're seeing, is about 1.5 gallons worth of product on the car. We still got 2 gallons to go, and we're just going to put on the thickest coat that we possibly can before we do the clear coat. That's going to make it easier to peel also in the future. So we're just going to build this stuff up as much as possible and try to get the best finish out of it.
Okay, so we got about 6 coats on the car, and the car is looking pretty good. Everything's pretty uniform. And next up, we're actually going to do the plasti-dip clear coat, and we're going to add these metallic flakes in there. And basically, 1 packet of this goes for 1 gallon of paint. We're going to dump it in there, mix it up, spray this on the car. We're going to do 1 layer of this. just did the metallic flake on there, and we're about to hit it with the last clear coat. It's a matte clear coat, and that's going to seal everything up. And then the last thing to do would be to let the car dry and pull all the masking off of it. All right, so we just got done with the last coat, and we're gonna go ahead and start with the unmasking process. Sometimes it's better to unmask things while your paint is wet, even though this isn't paint, because it actually it helps to separate the tape from your paint media. So we're gonna start pulling that off. If any of you guys play Grand Theft Auto, I need people to help me with my heist. So hit me up. I'll leave my gamer tag below. Xbox 360. Xbox One.
All right, check it out. This is the finished product, folks. It's not bad for the first ever dip job. It does have a few flaws in a couple of spaces, but you know, it's not a big deal. We went ahead and we got the carbon fiber roundels to complement everything. The red wheels. We still need to go back since we put the body kit on. We need to take out that extra plastic trim there that matched up to the old grill, and we need to put the new grills back in. But all in all, the Dip Your Car kit was pretty good. The only thing I would change is we definitely need to do it in a larger space because it was a little bit cramped doing it in the small one-car garage. But that's about it. If you're ever interested in dipping your own car, this definitely shows how things can go for people doing this thing for your first time. Thanks for watching. See you later.